guys, I have just returned home from going into town, and locally there is a sort of small independently owned health food shop which stock a few of the things I really like to buy and have on hand in the house, because I am a big believer in moderation. I'm a big believer in not being deprived or restricting food groups or certain things. There are certain things that I don't buy, but they're things like pizza or croissants, because those kind of things, I find it very difficult to stop at one or one slice. So I don't tend to have those things in the house. I don't tend to eat them. I will try to make healthier pizzas and try and get the flavors, because really it's the flavor that I like. I'm a big fan of flavor. But I do buy some processed or snack type foods that other people can tell you are really unhealthy, right? So I literally just come home, I'm about to make some lunch, but I thought I would share with you what I've bought. So there's a few different things in here. Some of the things are like baking ingredients, because there's a few recipes that I want to make in the coming weeks. So there's no particular order to this, it's just what I peel out. The receipt. Eggs, I needed some eggs, so I got their eggs. They're free range, they're large eggs. I always buy large eggs, I just prefer to do that, and I will try and buy locally if I can. I try not to make everything perfection. I try to just do what I can to support local and buy kind of locally produced goods. That's just my thing. Doesn't mean you have to do that. So the next thing I got was this Pulsin natural and high in protein mint chocolate chip protein snack. So it has 12 grams of protein per bar. It's not high in protein yet compared to like a candy bar, but let me be honest, it's still not like high in protein. It's still not, it could for some people cause you to have a craving, because the carbohydrate in this is still quite high. So the ingredients are things like cashews, pea protein, there's some xylitol, cocoa butter, cacao butter, things like that, right? The next thing I bought, another receipt. Next thing I got were these snacks, which I love, and I will eat the whole bag in one sitting, let me be honest, but I can stop. They're very sweet. So these are the Landgarten. These are the raspberries in dark chocolate. They also do an Amarena cherry in dark chocolate. You see that? And then the organic pumpkin snack dark chocolate with delicious Belgian chocolate. So these are gluten-free whole seeds grown in Austria. They're vegan, gluten-free, and peanut-free. These are gluten-free and vegan. These are gluten-free and vegan. I have these in the cupboard, right? I don't have them every day. I can practice moderation by opening a bag and having a handful of the pumpkin seeds, or having a couple of the cherries or the raspberries and putting them back. For me, it's a huge win, because I get to practice and they're things I really enjoy having. So baking ingredients, I bought some wholemeal spelt flour, because I've got a couple of recipes that I want to make coming up. One is a peanut butter, I think it's peanut butter and chocolate cookie, and the other one is like a pumpkin pie, gooey cake thing. So I can't remember which recipe. I think this is for the pumpkin cake. And then I got some coconut palm sugar, unrefined dehydrated coconut blossom nectar, because one of the recipes requires unrefined sugar, and in all honesty, I don't have any sugar in the house, so that's what I got. Then I got these Japanese style rice crackers, because I saw them and I haven't had them in forever, so nice little snack to keep in the cupboard. I've got 2 packs of these different flavors. These are the Eat Real lentil chips in creamy dill, and Eat Real hummus chips in sea salt flavor. They're pretty big bags. You can get these in smaller packs, but they only have this size. So I will monitor how many I have. This again is about practicing moderation and not eating the entire bag of chips. I do like having chips on hand, so these are the kind of things I'll buy. And yes, they're still processed. Just because something says organic or it's healthy, it doesn't mean it's like perfect for you, right? Okay, so it doesn't mean doesn't mean you can eat the whole bag and you won't gain weight. And the last thing I got is the Bragg Organic Raw Unfiltered Apple Cider Vinegar. Let me be clear. I have seen for a very long time people swear by taking apple cider vinegar on a daily basis. It is supposed to be incredibly good for your digestive system. I have never tried it. I am scared to try it. I understand that you take like a certain amount. I'm gonna like have a look online to see what people suggest. But yeah, Bragg Organic Raw Apple Cider Vinegar is made from the finest, delicious, organically grown apples. Raw apple cider vinegar contains the mother of vinegar. Bragg's Organic Apple Cider Vinegar adds delicious flavour to salads, veggies, and most foods. Tasty, even sprinkled over popcorn. Interesting. Gonna be trying that one, and we'll tell you how it goes. You can make a vinegar drink, so it would be the vinegar plus some water, honey, or maple syrup, or blackstrap molasses. Okay, and there's recipes online. So I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna try this out. This wasn't cheap, but I don't know that it's cheap anywhere. I think it's still quite expensive everywhere in the UK. I'm pretty sure you can get this out on Amazon. You can probably get a lot of these things on Amazon. But these are just a few of the things I picked up. This is not like a weekly grocery shop. This is like extra stuff that I will have in the cupboard on hand for baking. There was obviously specific things I wanted to buy for baking, which I will make a couple of times over the next 3 months in the fall and winter. Cookies that Grayson will certainly, and Thanksgiving kind of themed recipes. But I'm trying to make things with more of a whole food approach. So like the spelt flour and the unrefined sugar, but then also using like full fat cream cheese, which is something that I would never have done. I think the pumpkin bar recipe calls for cream cheese, and I think it says like half fat or low fat, but I'm actually going to go full fat because I think, in all honesty, I haven't had full fat frosting myself for probably a very long time, and I just think I'm preaching about reducing the amount of diet products we buy, and you know, these to me are not diet products. These to me are things that most people would consider to be unhealthy and wouldn't buy. So this is like a quick haul just to show you guys what I tend to keep on hand. It's just a few of the things that I can buy locally, because honestly, a lot of the stuff I can't get locally, and it isn't cheap, and I get that. So, you know, I say go with your gut, find what you enjoy, and, you know, then have them on hand in the cupboard for when you have that kind of sweet craving, when you want to practice moderation, open a packet of something and not eat the whole bag, because it can be done, right? You don't have to be obsessed to get results. So that's it, guys. I am now going to eat because I am so hungry, and I hope you guys have a great day.